Good evening, Mademoiselle Nakimura. Jean told me you are staying in room 25 with Monsieur Knight.
I bet he did.
I am Simone, Mademoiselle. I hope you will enjoy your visit.
Thanks. Have you seen anything, I don't know, curious around town lately?
Ah, oui, Mademoiselle.
What?
Someone has bought a chicken. It is making my mother crazy, this chicken. It comes to the garden, it eats her seeds. I do not know who is the owner of this chicken, but I know my mother. This chicken will be in the soup pot one night.
Oh, well, it happens to the best of us.
Do you know anything about the treasure, Simone?
Well,
I have seen many treasure seekers come and go, mademoiselle, but I have never thought much of the idea myself. But there is a museum if...
Yeah, I know. Thanks anyway.
What do you care anyway? You said you weren't interested.
I'm not. That doesn't mean I care to watch you belly up to the trough. Besides, you're just setting yourself up for a fall. Gracie doesn't like you that way.
Oh? And what kind of guy would she like?
I don't know. Younger, maybe? Good-looking? A nice guy? She deserves a nice guy.
Which explains her alleged attraction to you.
Oh, that's purely chemical. Poor kid. See, I've got this pheromone thing going on.
Yeah, I tried not bathing myself once, but my coworkers got a little upset about it.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. You never could stand my success with women.
No, it was how you screwed with women that I couldn't stand.
Ah, back off, Lancelot.
Yeah, I guess we better talk about something else before I get worked up.
Hello, boys.
Oh, Madeline.
Hey.
Oh, you are already dining. How disappointing. I was hoping to spend some time with you. And especially with you, Gabriel.
Well, we can make room.
But I must change. The night is just beginning. Will I see you when I come down?
Wouldn't miss it.
Sure.
Then I will be extra quick. À bientôt!
Man, is she hot for you. Whew. Where'd that come from?
Pheromones.
Christ. You gonna go for it?
Why not? Sex worked for Bond.
But Grace is in your room.
Yeah, what did I tell you? Having her around is like wearing a freaking chastity belt. But Madeline doesn't have a roommate.
Well, go for it, I guess.
Good evening, Signore Bukeli.
And to you, Miss Nakimura.
Have you quite recovered from this afternoon?
See, with a little help from the vine.
Bukeli's dining early. Well, Mosley always did have a thing for me. Guess I've been pretty insensitive about it. Of course, I've learned from a pro. I can't believe what he said to Mosley. Wow. I'm gonna have to think about that one. I don't know what I'd say to him after what I just heard. I just don't want to talk to either one of them.
Hey, Grace.
Hi.
Hi.
You going to eat?
No, thank you. The British gals have been eating again. They're probably getting ready for dinner. I don't know what I'd say to him after... Emilio looks like he's recovered. How are you feeling, Mr. Baza?
Oh, much better, thank you.
It was quite a shock, wasn't it?
What was?
The two dead men?
The two... Oh, of course. Yes, it really was a shock. Are you quite all right, Miss Nakamura?
You know, you're the first person who's asked me that.
Sometimes it is easier for a stranger to be polite than a friend. But don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have better things to do.
Oh, they close at 5. I better hurry. It's the Saunier Museum. Ugh, they're closed. Shoot! There's something taped to the door. Not a bad idea, but maybe I should pick it up first. Oh my God! It's a copy of Le Serpent Rouge! I can't scan that into Sydney. I wonder who could have left this at the museum. There is a fingerprint on it. This riddle is fascinating. You can almost see what it's hinting at. I really want to solve it. In my arduous search, I was trying to hack away with my sword through the dense vegetation of the woods like some pawn of destiny. I wanted to reach the place of the sleeping beauty, in which some poets can see the queen of a lost kingdom. Desperate to find the way, I laid down the path of Ra and was illuminated. I laid down the path of Ra and was illuminated. What's the path of Ra? Maybe I should try a search and see what Sydney has to say about Ra. Abbe Arnaud?
Come in. Come in, Miss Nakimura.
Thanks. It's the Abbe's phone. Abbe Arnaud. He must be interested in the mystery, or why would he be in a little town like this? I wonder who that is. Is he a friend of yours?
Oh, yes, I have the privilege to know him. He is Francois, the present Duke of Lorraine. Do you know the family?
I've heard of it.
Well, naturally.
I think that's the cemetery out there. No wonder he has the shade down. You have a lot of books on the area.
Yes, but I'm afraid I never lend books to anyone. With such a transient population, they never return.
No, I wasn't... fine. Ah, a chessboard. The Abbe must play. A chessboard. Now what does that remind me of? Ah, of course! The church floor. Black and white tiles. That door must lead into the parsonage. What a weird setup. I was reading about the Magdalene statue in the church pamphlet.
Interesting, isn't it? All 4 of the Magdalene statues still exist.
So, were they related to the local Magdalene cult?
It is possible, but Magdalene has not been represented with a skull anywhere else in the Languedoc. Besides, Saunier placed that statue so prominently, some believe that everything he did in the church relates to the treasure somehow.
The church pamphlet talks about a sunrise line on July 22nd. Does that really happen?
Oh yes, if you stand at the church and look east, the sun rises directly over Chateau de Blanchefort.
Was that intentional, do you think?
Mademoiselle, but of course.
But that would mean someone had to choose the location of Blanchefort quite deliberately. It is younger than the church, isn't it?
But you see, Blanchefort and the church were built on far older ruins. Have you considered the church site too may have been positioned deliberately? It would not be the first time the ancients played with light and astronomy. Look at Stonehenge or the Great Pyramids.
Do you think there's a buried treasure around here?
I know there is, my child.
I better get going. Thanks, Abbe Arnaud.
It's a pleasure to be of service, mademoiselle.
I just don't want to talk to either one. I think I need to put the Path of Ra on the map. It has something to do with that sunrise phenomenon mentioned in the church pamphlet. I should be able to enter the relevant points on the map and then have Sydney analyze them. I lay down the Path of Ra. Ra is god of the sun. The path of the sun? The path of light, perhaps. Very cool. I was further aided by the parchments of my friend. They murmur of the lady. Long ago her name was Isis, Queen of the benevolent springs. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Others knew her as Magdalene with the celebrated vows of healing balm. The initiated knew her to be the Lady of the Lake and Notre Dame de Cross. The circle is the ring, and the crown forms the diadem of the Queen of the Castle. I was further aided by the parchments of my friend. I wonder if they're referring to the parchments, the ones Saunier found. There's a hidden message in the text. Scion. These parchments must be linked to the priory somehow. Shepherdess no temptation that Poussin Teniers hold the key. Piece 681, by the cross and this horse of God, I complete this demon guardian at midday. Or to the meridian, blue apples. I think I'll write that cipher down. There are 4 statues of Magdalene with the skull and 4 names for Magdalene given in Pisces: Isis, Magdalene Lady of the Lake, and Notre Dame des Croix. And the part about the circle forms the ring. It must be talking about locating the treasure geographically. Maybe there's some circle around here. Incredible! It's Magdalene's crown. I'll write those coordinates down. It looks like they're at l'Hermitage.
I'm ready. Does anyone want to go out? We could drive to the bar at Rennes-le-Bain.
Sure.
What about Grace?
Oh, she's busy with her research. She'll be in the room for... Oh, hey, Grace. Want to go to Rennes-les-Bains with us?
No, thank you.
See, told ya.
Maybe I'll hang out too.
We need you, right, Madeline?
Of course. Do come with us, please.
All right. Grace, see ya.
Don't work too hard. Get some dinner.
Oh, you bet. Jerk.
Buonanotte, signori Vaza.
Good evening.
Would you care for some wine?
No, thank you. I may have some water in a bit.
I don't have anything brilliant to say to them at the moment. At least Bukele has Emilio to keep him company. At least Bukele has Emilio. At least Bukele has Emilio. How you feeling, Lady Howard? Better, I hope.
Oh, don't remind me. Such horrors! One takes a vacation for ease, for comfort. What does one find? Horrors!
Don't think about it, Lily.
I'm sorry. How's dinner? The tomato sauce smells divine.
Oh, I do believe I'll be ill.
Lily, please. Have some water, there's a good girl. Thank you for stopping by, Miss Nakamura.
Sure. Sorry. Bye. They still look a little shook up from this afternoon. I think I better leave them alone. Queen's Guard is the Quaternity, they who stand watch over the Guardian. I look to the north and the west, then the south and the east, and everywhere I see them, their shining swords held out to meet each other. St. Michael and his brothers with their feet rooted in the earth, they surround the Ias that none may harm her, and stand pressed against her in a way that Pythagoras would have approved. Okay, the Queen is the circle, I think. Her guard is the Quaternity. North, west, south, then east. Those are directions, so something is surrounding her. St. Michael and his brothers. A tilted square represents the light along with the circle. That must be the part about the cant reflects the light in harmony with their queen. So we're looking for a tilted square. They surround the ISIS? That none may harm her and stand pressed against her in a way that Pythagoras would have approved. Something's around the circle. I'm sure that square's the right size, but I'm not sure what angle it's at in relation to the meridian. Maybe Taurus can help. In the sanctuary is the font, Fountain of Love of Those Who Believe, reminding us of these words, "By this sign you will conquer." I understand this now. The four are the stuff of the alchemist's laboratory, and their cant reflects the light in harmony with their queen. And yet the angels hold tight the secret of the angle that is the key to the kingdom. My friend knows the secret, but wisely he hides the fruit among the chaff, that the treasure not be lost to the infidels. How do I tilt the square? It says, my friend knows the secret but wisely hides the fruit among the chaff. Who's my friend? Is it talking about the parchments again? To the meridian blue apples. In other words, to the meridian from the vineyard. Yes, that must be it.
I'm simply not up for another boring night in our room. I mean, I realise this is not the Riviera, but surely something can be done.
A little quiet would be good for you after today's excitement. And we can go over the...
No, not that. My brain hurts already. I say there, Signore Buchelli. Are you up for bridge?
Con molto piacere. It would be a pleasure.
Now what about a fourth? You there, Miss... Oh, bother.
It's Grace.
Of course it is. Won't you join us at bridge, Grace?
Oh, no, thank you. Why don't you ask...
What about Mr. Wilkes? Where is Mr. Wilkes?
I was just wondering that myself, Signora. I haven't seen him since he left the hotel this afternoon.
What a bother. How unsociable people are these days. No manners whatsoever. I say, Mr. Barzer, would you join us?
I would be happy to oblige.
they seem to be enjoying themselves. I don't want to interrupt their game. I have got other things to do. Not a single print. Now, isn't that odd?